Hey Julie, I don't remember if I ever told you, but I really like sitting in my bathtub to think or read, so I didn't do anything tonight. Everybody seems to have gone out, but I didn't get invited. So I thought that I would read you a story. An original Grimm's fairy tale story. Yeah. So, I have a lot to choose from here. Like, a lot. Too many, like, probably 200 stories. But I texted you and asked you what your favorite number was. And it's 8, so let's see what that is. The Wonderful Musician. So we're gonna read that. Okay, page... Where did it go? Oh, 31. Don't laugh at me if I'm not a very good reader. It's like Old English. Well, I mean, it's not, but it's still kind of choppy. So don't laugh. Okay. There once was a wonderful musician who went quite alone through a forest and thought of a matter of things. And when nothing was left for him to think about, he said to himself, "Time is beginning to pass heavily with me here in the forest. I will fetch a good companion for myself." Then he took his fiddle from his back and played so it echoed through the trees. It was not long before a wolf came through, looking through the thicket towards him. "Ah, here is a wolf coming. I have no desire for him," said the musician. But the wolf came nearer to him and said, "Ah, dear musician, how beautifully you do play. I should like to learn like that too." "It is too soon learned," said the musician. "Only you have to do all that I bid you." "Oh, musician," said the wolf, "I will obey you as a scholar obeys his master." The musician said, the musician had the wolf follow him, and when they had gone part of the way together, they came to an old oak tree which was hollow inside and cleft in the middle. "Look," said the musician, "if you will learn to fiddle, put your forepaws into this crevice." The wolf obeyed, and the musician quickly picked up a stone and with one blow wedged his 2 paws so fast that he was forced to stay there like a prisoner. "Stay there until I come back again," said the musician, and went his way. After a while, he began to get lonely again. "Time is beginning to pass heavily with me here in the forest. I will fetch another companion." He took his fiddle and played in the forest. It was not long before a fox came creeping through the trees towards him. "Ah, there is a fox coming," said the musician. "I have no desire for him." The fox came to him and said, "Oh, dear musician, how beautifully you do play. I should like to learn like that too." "That is too soon learned," said the musician. "You have only to do everything that I bid you." "Oh, musician," then said the fox, "I will obey you as a scholar obeys his master." "Follow me," said the musician. And when they had walked part of the way, they came to a footpath with high bushes on both sides of it. There the musician stood still, and from one side bent a young hazel bush down to the ground, and put his foot on top of it. Then he bent a young tree from the other side as well, and said, "Now, little fox, if you will learn something, give me your left paw." The fox obeyed, and the musician fastened his paw to the left bough. "Little fox," he said, "now reach me your right paw," and he tied it to the right bough. And when he examined whether they were firm enough, he let go. The bushes sprang up again, and jerked the little fox so that he hung struggling in the air. "Wait there till I come back again," said the musician, and he went his way. Again he said to himself, "Time is beginning to pass heavily with me here in the forest. I will fetch another companion." So he took his fiddle, and the sound echoed through the forest. Then a little hare came springing towards him. "Why, a young hare is coming," said the musician. "I do not want him." "Ah, dear musician," said the hare, "how beautifully you do fiddle. I too should like to learn that." "That is too soon learned," said the musician. "You only have to do everything that I bid you." "Oh, musician," replied the little hare, "I will obey you as a scholar obeys his master." They went part of the way together until they came to an open space in the forest. There stood an aspen tree. The musician tied a long string around the little hare's neck, the other end which he fastened to the long tree. Now briskly Little Hare run 20 times around the tree, said the musician, and the Little Hare obeyed. When it had run 20 times, it had twisted the string 20 times around the trunk of the tree, and the Little Hare was caught. It let pull and tug as it would, but only made the string tight into its heavy neck. Wait here until I come back, said the musician, and went onward. The wolf, in the meantime, had pushed and pulled and bitten at the string, and worked so long that it set his feet free and drawn once more out of the flat. Full of anger and rage, he hurried after the musician, who wanted to tear him to pieces. When the fox saw him running, he began to lament and cried with all his might, "Brother Wolf, come to my help! The musician has betrayed me." The wolf drew down the little tree and bit the cord in two and freed the fox, who went with him to take revenge on the musician. They found the tied-up hare, whom likewise they released, and then they all sought the enemy together. The musician had once more played his fiddle, and he went on his way. This time he had been more fortunate. The sound reached the ears of a poor woodcutter, who instantly, without a thought, gave up his work and came with his hatchet under his arm to listen to the music. "At last comes the right companion," said the musician, "for I was seeking a human being, and no wild beast." And when he began to play so beautifully delightfully that the poor man stood there as if bewitched, and his heart leaped up with gladness. And as he thus stood, the wolf, the fox, and the hare came up, and they saw well that they had some evil design. So he raised his glittering axe and placed himself before the musician, as if to say, "Whoever wishes to touch him, let him beware, for he will have to deal with me." Then the beasts were terrified and ran back to the forest. The musician, however, played once more to the man out of gratitude, and then went onwards. That's it. So, I don't know if you liked it, but I am glad I got to read to you. So, I hope you're having a wonderful weekend, better than mine. It's very dreary and lonely. Yeah, so if you like it, and feel free to respond with your own story, perhaps. Or you could just tell me something about you. I've still got lots to learn about you. So, I hope you have a good night. Bye.